And good morning and welcome to the beautiful Club Pine Rivers on a not so beautiful morning here. It's a little bit rainy, but we are here for the 2026 Secondary Schools Cup Finals. Big thanks to Club Pine Rivers for hosting all of the school kids. They're doing a fantastic job and everybody is enjoying it here. A big thank you also to the sponsors and supporters of Bowls Queensland, Mullins More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, J. Carroll Club Promotions, Bioscapes Group, TGI Puma and Village Motors. So my name is Tony Carter and I'm joined by Millie D. Michelle. Millie, good morning.
Morning everyone, I'm glad to be back.
And we are here for the opening game this morning. It's the round 6 match and it is between St. Joseph's Nudgee College and the Mount Larcom State High School teams. And as you can see, the jack has been delivered and the leads have put down their first couple of bowls. And we are underway. So, as the bowlers are delivering their bowls, we'll introduce the players and we'll get underway. But it's, as you may be able to hear a little bit and maybe even seeing on the camera a couple of drops of rain. It's pretty wet and miserable outside this morning. However, we are under cover and it's not affecting the bowlers or the greens, so it should be a good morning's play to decide the champion school for the 2026. And then we have a good bowl coming in here.
Great start here today.
Yeah, lovely.
Looks like Levi's been working on his weight through the rounds yesterday.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it? So, on the mat at the moment, skipping the team from Mount Larcom, that is Chloe Draper. So Chloe's just delivering her bowl and it's just wandering into the head as we talk. And Chloe is in year 10. She's 15 years old. She is a member of the Mount Larcom Bowls Club and she's been bowling for about 4 years. And Chloe is bowling with a set of Dreamline, Henderson Dreamline XGs. They're 00 in size. And as you can see on the screen there, they're a white speckle. Chloe played here last year in 2025. That's a good bowl. And last year, Chloe, and she played with her lead partner today. They played together last year. And last year they came 10th. After the first 5 rounds yesterday, Chloe and her partner Eden are currently sitting 9th on the ladder. So, oh, what a beautiful bowl. So that would be shot bowl. I think there were a couple down there, so that's a very good bowl. And bowling, and just releasing his bowl there from Nudgee College, the skip, Lincoln Cameron. So Lincoln is in year 12, he's 18 years old. Not a member of any bowls club. He's been bowling for about 3 weeks only, and he's playing with a set of Green Master Premiers, and they are green in colours, we can see, and size 3s as well. So just delivering the bowl now from the other Mount Larcom player, the lead, Eden O'Dowd. So Eden is in grade 9. He's 14 years old, not a member of any club, but he has been bowling off and on for 2 years. As I mentioned before, he bowled with Chloe last year. He's playing with a set of Taylor SRVs, size 3, they're purple in colour. And I mentioned before, Eden and Chloe came 10th last year and looking to do better than that this year. And so far they're doing very well.
Great delivery on that bowl.
Coming in very nicely. Yeah, that's a very good start. Well done to Eden. So on the mat at the moment, delivering his bowl is Levi Muller from St. Joseph's College at Nudgee. And Levi's in year 12. He's 17 years old. He's not a member of any club. He, like Lincoln, has been bowling for a grand total of 3 weeks. And just to get ready for this competition. So Nudgee, very great supporters of the Secondary Schools Cup, and they put a couple of kids into this, and the Nudgee players. There's 2 teams here from Nudgee, and they've been getting a lot of support from the Wavell Heights Bowls Club. In particular, Errol and Di down there have been doing a lot of work with the bowlers just to get them ready for this competition. And so congratulations to Wavell Heights Bowls Club. After yesterday's 5 rounds, the St. Joseph's Nudgee team of Levi and Lincoln are sitting at 11th on the ladder. If anybody wants to follow the scores, see the ladder, see all of the results from yesterday, everything is on the Bowls Link app. So just jump onto the Bowls Link and go into the results section, and you'll be able to see all the scores. And you can just see Chloe's hand there and just picking that bowl out of the ditch. That just had a little bit of weight. So we'll settle in, and now we'll watch the bowls now that the players have been introduced, and looking forward to a cracking game.
I think it'll be great to see, Tony, the improvements in Levi and Lincoln. We saw them on this rink first up yesterday.
We did, correct.
And first up again today. So I can already see some change in the way they're bowling, and that's awesome.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right, Millie, as these kids get more games and just getting used to the conditions here, their bowls is improving, and goes to show how fast these young people pick up the game. It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
All right, so Chloe on the mat. Pretty good line. I think she might just... weight's pretty good here, actually. I think that's just going to beat those front bowls, so that'll be that's pretty close in the count. It's not a bad line again, working its way in. Eden just asking it to wheel up, and it has, and that will be a definite 2 shots.
And I hear you have to ask it very nicely, Tony.
That's Lincoln just a little bit wide on his grass just there. Well, the grass is looking pretty good on this, and I think the weight's not too bad as well. Just going to pull up the front, but that should be in the count. We're just comparing that to the bowl out on the right-hand side as we look at about 4 o'clock on your screens. This is a better looking bowl. Just holding out a fraction.
And that'll be 2 for Mount Larcom.
2 for Mount Larcom. So they're off to a good start. So Mount Larcom have been regular participants in the Secondary Schools Cup, and Pedro up at Mount Larcom does a wonderful job with getting juniors into the sport of bowls and supporting the Secondary Schools Cup. And Pedro's sitting up in the crowd at the moment, a keen viewing the game.
Good first bowl here from Eden.
Yes, a very good bowl. That's a cracking bowl.
Brilliant.
Yep. Reasonable grass here, but it's just going to pull up a fraction short. Another good bowl here from Eden. It's just going to drift just around behind the jack. Oh, lovely. A little touch as well. That's beautiful. 2 great bowls from Eden.
Really nice start. Skip Chloe will be happy with that.
Yeah, and I think Levi's pretty close in the area here as well. Great bowl. He has just about pinched that. I think he's getting the...
I think he's close to that shot.
Yeah, I think the Lincoln was giving him the thumbs up there. This one's just got a little bit more grass than Eden's previous 2, but it's still going to finish pretty close. Just around the back. That's a pretty handy position there. Levi changing hands.
Nice line.
Nice line. Well, that head's set up reasonably well for Chloe just to come in, just with arriving weight. If she can roll Levi out, she'll make 3, or she can just hit that jack through, she'll make a couple as well.
We've got Mr. Dave Irish on the YouTube live here saying best of luck, Eden and Chloe. It's great to see all the support for these young people having a go at bowls and participating in the cup.
Sure is. Well, if this has got the travel on it, she's going to be very close here. Oh, just a foot off it. Eden having a very close look.
Very nice.
Well, Lincoln just still finding his grass at the moment. He won't be too long away from getting his line and length. Wow, that's just fallen over from Chloe, so we'll see what happens. This again is on a very good track.
Very nice. These are really, really impressive bowls.
Well, apart from one bowl, Mount Larcom have got that jack surrounded.
Bit better on the weight here, I think.
Yeah, there's no harm here if Chloe just wanted to have a little bit of a look for that bowl, just a little bit of firm weight up underneath. No, she's just drawing again. Well, we'll get a signal. Oh, we're bowling the last bowl here, so we're about only a few seconds away from finding out who's got shot.
It's going to be very close.
If this just gets a clear run, it'll be very close. Oof.
A good effort.
All right, so Nudgee holding 1.
So we've got Nudgee on the board.
To Nudgee. Well, Levi has decided we're just going to play a slightly shorter end and see what's what with Mount Larcom, how they react to a slightly shorter end. Well, it's pulled up maybe about 2 metres short, about 6 feet.
We've got Mary joining us all the way from Scotland on the Schools Cup this morning. Hey, Mary.
Good bowl there from the Eden. Jack high, 1.5 foot outside the line.
Pull up just a touch short.
I think Eden's going to be reasonably happy with this one when it comes to rest. Yeah, well, that second shot, he's pulled up about 1 metre short. I think Levi just hasn't sent this one quite far enough. I think Eden's given that about the same grass line in his previous tee, so he should be pretty much in the area here. And indeed he is the best one of his so far.
Very nice.
Very nice, yes indeed. So a good 3 starting bowls from Eden.
See Chloe taking a little look on her way past there just to see what the strategy might be. If you were out there, Tony, what would you do?
Oh well, if I was Chloe, I'd just be drawing exactly the same as Eden. I think there's a nice draw line around that front bowl of Levi's, and they'll be able to get in. Lincoln's the one who's got a little bit more challenging proposition here, but I mean he just needs to be drawing and trying to cut that 3 down, get a close one in there, get a good second to begin with, and then see what he can do about working off. Well, Chloe's decided she's coming the other hand. She might have just seen what Lincoln did and said, I'll play your hand as well. So Lincoln says, well, I'm going to swap hands because Chloe's on his line coming in. Well, he's got a good line, but I think he's just going to pull up a bit short. Chloe will stay on the same hand. Even if she hits herself, it might bring it in, but well, I think this one is going to count.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's good. So that looks like a certain 4 and a measure for 5 with the back green and the front white.
Lincoln sending this one with a little bit more pace.
Unlucky to run into that, but that looks like a 4 as it stands. It's a reasonable line from Chloe here, as long as it gets around that front one. And it has. That'll find its way into the count. So this is a 4 with a measure for 5 by the looks of it. So there's 4, so they're calling a 5. There it is. 5 to Mount Larcom, a very good pickup.
Very nice. A little giggle there from Levi. Got to have fun with it.
So after 4 ends, the score is 8 to Mount Larcom, 1 to St. Joseph's Nudgee College. So as that jack finds its way down the rink, this morning Right now we're playing round 6. At 9:40 will be round 7, and we'll be on this same stream, so don't turn your YouTube or Facebook off or anything like that. Then we will change to another stream, and we will telecast round 8 at 10:50, and then round 9 at 12 o'clock. That game to finish at 1 p.m. That will conclude our streams here. The kids, we will do presentations and the like at 1 o'clock, and that finishes the day. Not a bad start. Eden's finding his line pretty well. I don't mind this this bowl from Levi. You should finish reasonably okay here.
Yeah, it's definitely still moving up there.
Yeah, so he's just finished about a metre short. That would be shot bowl. This one's just travelling a little bit. It's going to wander around behind the bowl. Maybe just not quite in the count. I think Levi's just taking his weight off a little bit. Oh, it's just going to pull up. Well, they're playing with two very similarly coloured bowls. It's a little bit hard to differentiate who they are on the screen. This one looks like a better bowl. I think this will end up the shot bowl.
Eden's telling it what to do.
Yeah, good bowl.
And it's listening.
Good bowl by Eden. He's just fallen over about a foot short of Jack. That was good enough for Levi to change hands.
And this one looks better weighted.
Excellent attempt. He's just fallen over in front of Eden. Eden will be holding one on the crossover. But a nice close bowl there. Well, it'll be interesting to see what Chloe does here. Because I think Levi might just be on Chloe's draw line coming on the jack. It wouldn't surprise me if we see Chloe playing her forehand, and indeed she is. I think there's plenty of room to draw around that front bowl. It's a fair way out. Lincoln also playing that hand. He's just carrying a little bit of pace through the bowl here. A good bowl, just a tiny bit pacey, but it's in a good position, and all Chloe has to do on her next is beat that bowl and she'll be pretty close in for count. Oh, it just came out of the hand, just slightly wide. Alright, so Chloe's got a good sider here. If she beats her own, she will be very close for counting for two. Not a bad path here.
It's coming in really nicely. I think she's pretty on track. Might go just behind.
Just hung out a little bit. Yeah, 3 good bowls by Chloe. That's a better looking delivery. Just, I think he's just got a bit of pace on it. I think we'll see this just being a 1 to Nudgee. 1 it is. Oh, not to Nudgee, sorry, Mount Larcom.
Walk in front of the camera and do
Well,
still a few ends here for Nudgee to get some shots back.
It's going to be challenging because the Mount Larcom duo are playing pretty well. They're getting a couple of bowls in the head all the time. So if they continue that, it's hard to see Nudgee picking up a number. So with a 9-1 lead, Mount Larcom looking pretty good at the moment. But stranger things have happened in bowls where we've all seen things like this happen before. So all St. Joseph's Nudgee can do at the moment is just continue bowling that jack, get bowls in the head, and what will be will be.
Absolutely. We've got a Mr. Simon Wood on the live. Message for you, Mr. Tony Carter.
So Simon Wood from Tawantinoosa. Did Michael Sorensen sleep in this morning? No, he didn't. He is wandering around. He's the chief organiser here, so he's out and about, just making sure everything is going to plan. I think he had an early night last night, Blocker.
Good bowl there.
Yeah, good bowl. So that's pulled up just a yard short. It's the shot bowl, however. This one's just going to hold out a fraction. Just carrying a little bit of weight. It's just coming in. There it is, just behind Chloe's legs there. Yeah, this will be, this is number 1 shot. Good bowl by Levi. Nice. So that's holding 2 at the moment. Eden doing the right thing and just staying on his hand. He's got a line on that hand. All he needs to do is correct. And that's a pretty good line. What's his weight like here? That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Great bowl.
Great bowl.
Yeah. So Levi should stay his hand. He had a pretty good line last time. He just needs to bring it in just a fraction.
Bit of pace on this one.
Just around the back. Not a bad spot. So on the crossover, Mount Larcom holding 1. Eden with a good bowl there. Wouldn't surprise me if we see Chloe coming down playing her backhand. If she can just arrive, tickle that jack in behind Eden, that would make it a hard bowl to reach for Lincoln. Indeed, she's playing her backhand.
Just pulling up a touch short there, but yeah, really nice line.
Nice line, just slightly annoying for Lincoln, I think. And he says he's carrying a little bit of weight here. If he gets a little inside rub off Chloe here, he doesn't want to it's just around her. I don't mind that weight. He just needs to bring it inside of Chloe's onto Eden's bowl there. If he collects a jack, he should go with it or cut it across to his own. This is not a bad line. What's the weight like, however? I think that's a pretty good path for Chloe on her last one. She just needs to get to that jack and just change it up a little bit.
This is looking pretty good here.
Just going to fall off underneath. Good attempt though. That's a good sighter for his next one as well. So I think both skips have got a good sight on what they want their last bowl to do. Yeah, this is not too bad. Just working under that. No, she's just going to hit her own. All right, I think
let's see what Lincoln does here with his last bowl.
Oh,
he's gone weighty.
Gone weighty. Going to take his own out, but it won't change anything, and that'll be, I think that'll still just be 1 to Mount Larcom. One it is.
And Mr. Wood on the live stream said commentary is a lot better this morning. Is that because I'm here, Simon?
Shall pass your message along to Hollywood, Simon. Just let him know.
Decent first bowl from Eden here. It's a little bit weighty there from Levi.
Well, this looks like a very good correction from Eden after his first.
Very nice.
Lovely bowl. Oh, that is a pearler. That's a bowl that any skip would be happy to receive from their lead. Well, that looked like it had a pretty good track coming down. It's just holding out. No, working its way into the head now.
Another nice correction.
Oh, very good. Hard to tell from here. I suspect that that's holding shot. Eden just asking... Oh, sorry, Chloe asking Eden to swap over. Always hard to swap over with just one bowl. You haven't got the line. Just a little bit uncertain where to put your bowl, and
not a lot of room for correction with triples when you've only got the 3.
Well, the boys will have a bit of a look here, and they're not sending us any hand signals to tell us who's holding. Yeah, we think the one in front. Robbie's got a good angle view of it here, so
that is Levi.
That's Levi. Yeah. So St. Joseph's at Nudgee holding. I think the Chloe just needs to be under that coming in. So great weight. If she can just adjust on her next and bring the line in under that front bowl. This is not a bad line. It's just going to work under it. If she's got the travel, he'll be very close here. There, that's a lovely bowl. So
very nice.
Nudgee holding 2. And
just cutting across the front here.
I think Chloe had a good line if she was just going to be playing a little bit more weight through the head. So we'll see whether that was what her intent was, rather than just drawing. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. This is really good.
Might pull up for a 3rd.
Yeah, I think so. I would suspect that that's 3. 2 and a measure, 3, Levi saying. close. Just needs to beat that and run a little bit. Not
A
quite.
good bowl, a good effort.
Well, we think Nudgee's holding 3 at the moment. Yeah, that's a good decision by Lincoln to change to his backhand. He just didn't want to roll Chloe in. They're holding we think a good 3 there at the moment.
He might just hit here,
Well,
but
no harm done there.
no.
So 1, and the tape comes out straight away. A 2, and that'll be a 3. Good pick up by Nudgee.
Yeah, great pick up there. They needed that, so a good effort.
So after 7 ends, the score is Mount Larcom ahead 10-4. So 6 shots with 2 ends to play. So if Nudgee can pick up 2 more ends like that, it'll at least square the game. Well, we've gone a slightly longer end. The mat's just in front of the tee, maybe about a metre. The jack's only just off the tee. Pretty good starter there.
Yeah, swinging back in.
Yeah, his weight was very good. Very nice. So if you're out there watching and you haven't seen your school or students or friends or anything yet, don't worry, because every team will be on the live rink. So we do have a couple of teams appearing on the live stream today who weren't on it yesterday. Coming up in the next game, which starts at 9:40, we do have 2 new teams that haven't been on the live stream yet. So we'll have Kedron State High and the other team from St. Joseph's Nudgee College. Oh, 2 good bowls there from Levi, holding 2 at the moment. That's exactly what they need. Bowls in the head, try and get a number. This is not a bad line. Just needs to hold, I think, with the weight. Just through.
Just duck through the back and into the ditch.
I think Nudgee holding 2. Well, this is a slightly better bowl. I think this has got some merit. Just going to work in on the jack here. Great bowl.
Very
Great
nice.
bowl.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Bit of a sigh of relief there from Eden on the way back.
Exactly what Mount Larcom needed. Exactly right. So I think we'll see Lincoln. He'll have to come down. There's no point coming down backhand. I think if he ends up running into Eden's bowl, it's only going to turn it over onto the jack. So I think he needs to come down his forehand and just look to draw that off. Chloe will certainly be coming down on her forehand. Pretty good line. Just maybe he's going to pull up a little bit short though. All right.
Good
so
effort.
Chloe just needs to beat that wing bowl to count for 2. Her bowls are turning a bit, so this path looks all right. She sent it though. So this is a slightly longer end than we have been playing so far. So I think the players just sort of, as we can see, just taking a few bowls just to find the length. Wow, Lincoln's in the area here. I'll rub off that. He's just going to wander through underneath. If he stops. Well, he has stayed up on the green, so that's good for him, gives him an option. This one's a bit narrow for Chloe's bowls, I think. Not a bad area here.
No, good weight on it, I think.
Yeah, this is a good area.
Let's see if he can just come in through and bump.
Great roll.
Great
Great roll.
roll.
And a little toucher as well. I don't think it changes anything for Chloe. But she is... Yeah, she's staying on her forehand. That's good.
Certainly giving this one a bit more weight. Try and get it up there. But
Just not quite enough, I don't think.
a great effort.
That's so close.
A good effort.
Yeah, very good. 1 to Nudgee. Well, it's going to be challenging for Nudgee, but it's not impossible, which is a good thing. So they're 5 down going into the last end. The score is 10 to Larcom, Mount Larcom, 5 to St. Joseph. So 5 down, but there are 6 bowls. So there's a maximum 6 possible. So we just need a... And Levi wanted a long end again, however he has thrown it into the ditch, so this is going to come back to Eden. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Eden. He may not move the map, but certainly I don't think he'll be throwing the jack too much past. He is going to move the mat up just a fraction, and I think we'll see a shortish medium end. And indeed, this will only just reach the front of the line here on this rink. So yeah, we're just playing a medium, shortish medium length. Go back to where Mount Larcom were doing very well.
Good first bowl from Levi.
It is, but it makes it challenging when you get a bowl like that to pick up a big number.
Yes.
99% of the time those jacks do not go forward. Having said that, Eden has just opened the gate a little bit. Oh, this looks like a better bowl.
Very nice.
Working in nicely
I
now.
think that'll stop right where he wants it to.
Great. This too is a better bowl. It's going to end up behind the jack, but behind the jack is much better than in front of the jack. Levi's just giving this a fraction too much weight and a fraction too much grass. Well, this is challenging now to pick up a 5. I think Mount Larcom, as long as they get another bowl in the head, and this is looking pretty reasonable from Eden. I think they'll be pretty, yeah, good bowl.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Good effort here from Lincoln.
Yeah, good effort. So that'll be 2 to the Nudgee team. Good. Yeah, that's a good bowl.
Very nice.
There was a number on there. If they, if Lincoln could have rolled Eden out, they were holding a number, but Chloe has pretty much made it a safe head now for Mount Larcom. As you can see her hand movements, she's just signalling for that, just a bend in a fraction. Not quite, still 2 to Nudgee. However, all Chloe has to do is just wander in underneath her own, and she will be pretty close for shot. All right.
Might have given that one just a bit much.
Yeah. So Chloe only just needs to arrive under her own, even just hitting her own. If she gets a decent hit on it, we'll bring it in. But the ideal bowl will be just under her own. Pretty good line. Pretty good line here. Hold.
Definitely headed the way she wanted.
That's it. So 1 to Chloe, that'll be. Well, maybe not. They're pulling the tape out. One to Nudgee.
Well, they managed to hold on to that shot. Might have not won the game, but definitely seen some improvements there.
So good game. Nudgee coming back well. So Nudgee picked up 5 in the last, well, they picked up 1 on the last end, but they picked up 5 in the last 3 ends. So that was a good fight back from Nudgee. The score finishing at 10-6 after 9 ends. I didn't see them. Oh, maybe you're right.
We'll double check that they if they played any power plays there, but
Yeah, we didn't see any signals, but they do have 11-5 on the board after 9 ends, so there must have been a power play at some point in time there. So that'll become 11-6. Anyway, good game. So we shall be back in at 9:40. So just a little under 20 minutes. We'll be back for the next game, and that will be between Kedron State High and the second team from St. Joseph's Nudgee College. And well done to all players. Big thank you to Club Pine Rivers for hosting the 2026 Secondary Schools Cup Final. Doing a tremendous job here and really looking after the school kids. It's fantastic. Here we see a photo of the 2025 winners. On the right hand side you can see Mia Skur. She is playing here this year as well. The remaining players on that photo are not here this year. And we will see you back here in just under 20 minutes. And yeah, just a reminder that this stream is remaining live, so just keep it open and we will be back again soon.
Jeez.
So welcome back. Where play is about to commence for the second game of today, which is round 7. And just want to acknowledge Club Pine Rivers again for all of the fantastic work that they're doing in supporting the students here at the 2026 State Secondary Schools Cup. So we're about to commence round 7. There's the siren in the background, so the students are just wandering onto the greens now. And in round 7, we have Kedron Park State High School playing the second team from St. Joseph's Nudgee College. We just saw the other team from St. Joseph's Nudgee College in a previous game. And we're going to see the skips wandering up here. Now, interesting fact, as the Nudgee player wanders down, you can see that he's got a very stylish looking anti-cap hat that he's wearing. His partner is also wearing the same cap. Those caps are not necessarily a part of the uniform of the school. However, the boys wanted to differentiate themselves, the two teams, so they're wearing caps so that we can tell the difference between the teams. So, Kedron have got the mat, and this is Josh Coupland about to deliver a bowl. So, Josh is in grade 11. He is 16 years old, not a member of any club. He's just left that one hanging out wide just a little bit. It'll eventually find its way in, but a good sider just to get a feel for it out on that side of the rink. He's been bowling for about 6 months, and those bowls that you can see there, dark blue, they're size 3 Dreamline XGs. And the lead for Nudgee, this is Charlie Henderson delivering his bowl down. He's in grade 12, 17 years old. He's been bowling for about 3 weeks. 3 weeks only. I think we mentioned that with the other Nudgee side as well. Nudgee very keen to participate in this. They supported the Secondary Schools Cup last year as well and had 1 team in. This year we're very keen to support and put 2 teams in. And they're getting a lot of support from Errol and Di at Wavell Heights, who have been doing some coaching and just helping the boys along. And so it's all going well. So that was a very good bowl from Josh. Josh there. So nice style from Charlie Henderson there. Got the bowl away nice and stayed down on the mat. Looked very stylish. Pretty good line there. We'll start getting a feel for the speed of this rink shortly, I'm sure. So just changing hands. He's just going to run into that one. No harm done though. So Josh holding 2 there presently. Charlie coming down. If he gets a clear run around this one.
It's a nice bowl.
Yeah, should be.
Might just run into it.
Unfortunately. So on the crossover, it'll be 2 to Kedron. Now, if you want to see the results of all of the games so far, you can go to BowlsLink. It is up to date after the first 6 rounds. We are playing the 7th at the moment, as we spoke about. So that's just rolled Charlie in. That would be second shot, I think.
I think so.
I think Josh was just giving the finger up. They're saying that they're still holding shot. So it's up to date. So as the ladder at the moment, the Coupland brothers here are sitting in 4th position, having played 6, won 3, lost 2 and drawn 1. Actually, I take that back. Played 6, lost 4, won 4, drawn 2. Let me get that right. They've played 6, won 4, lost 2.
Got there in the end.
Got there in the end, and a good
A
bowl
nice
there.
bowl.
And Charlie and Billy currently sitting in 10th spot, having played 6, won 2, lost 4. So to introduce the skips on the mat now from Kedron is Nick Coupland. So Nick is in year 12, he's 17 years old. He is a member of the Northern Suburbs Bowls Club, the Phoenix. He just needs to get around that. He'll be pretty close here.
He may have run into our Nudgee boys at some training there. It's in Wavell Heights.
So he's been a member there for a year and a half, or been bowling for a year and a half, I should say. Playing with, as you can see, the duos, Blue and White Aerodynamics, they're size 3. Bowling highlights. So Nick won a silver medal in the singles in the junior state titles earlier in this year, and has also been previously selected in the Queensland under-18 squad, so a very accomplished bowler.
Very.
So that was a 2, was it?
2 to Kedron.
2 to Kedron. So Josh on the mat here. And a very good start there. Jack high bowl, just a foot and a half to the side. Charlie with not a bad delivery. Coming in nicely. And a lovely bowl. So that'll be shot bowl. Very good bowl from Charlie. Josh has got a good run on this as well.
Very nice.
Yes, yeah, good bowl. Just rolling through, finishing in a very handy position there. Charlie's just given this a fraction more grass than his previous one. Nick just asking Josh to play his other hand. Just saying, yeah, just play through that jack. If you can bring the jack back, they'll bring it back to a spot and they'll probably be holding 3.
Just going to stop a touch wide. But a good effort.
Yeah, good weight there. looks like a handy bowl as well. That's a very good bowl. So Nudgee holding one and a couple of bowls in very good spots. So Nick about to jump on the mat. I think we'll see Nick just play his backhand. He'll just be looking to arrive onto Charlie's bowl. Just hit that for shot or just move that jack back just a fraction. Yeah, pretty good area. Very good area here. Just around the back. Yeah, good bowl.
effort.
All right, so on the mat now, we didn't introduce Billy before. So Billy from Nudgee, skipping the Nudgee team, Billy Connellan. He is in year 12 and is 17 years old. Not a member of a club anywhere, and like the other 3 Nudgee bowlers here at this carnival, he's been bowling for 3 weeks. Also being very well looked after by the Wavell Heights Bowls Club. Just preparing the boys for this competition. He's playing with some Premier Super 10s. This one just might need to hang on. It's just going to cut. They're size 4, and as you can see, they're aqua in colour. Let's just roll that bowl out. So now I suspect that Nudgee would be holding 3 there.
I think so, from the looks of things.
Well, that one's just going to finish short and cut across the head. So we have the final bowl coming up from Nick. So he's 3 down at the moment. I don't know that we'll see Nick coming through with that amount of weight that he's been playing on his first 2 bowls. I think he was just looking to draw into the head, try and at least get second shot and cut it down. Ideally, though, sitting that bowl from Charlie. He's in a pretty good line here. He just needs to bend in a fraction.
The right idea.
Well, he's cut 1 out, so I think Nudgee still be holding 2 there.
And we'll see what Billy can do with his last bowl here.
Must have.
Just a touch short on here for Billy. Keith's tuned in. He said morning all. Good morning, Keith. And thanks again to everybody who's tuning in from home or wherever you might be today. Maybe work.
Two down. Kedron and Nudgee trading blows in the first 2 ends, and it is 2 all.
Moving on to the 3rd end relatively quickly.
The jack's just rolled into the ditch, so that'll be coming back, and Josh will be re-delivering that. I think we've seen this from the other Nudgee side as well. They seem to prefer slightly longer ends.
Well, both these schools, Nudgee and Kedron, are both highly regarded in the sporting and academic fields. So, great to see 4 young sportsmen come together and have a game of bowls.
Well, if the jack had a finish on the tee where Charlie was trying to get it to,
Would have been on the money.
would have been on the money. Josh's first bowl on the way. This might just run out a bit of steam, I think. Yeah, this is working nicely.
Weighted much better, that one.
So that's shot bowl. Nick was just there letting Josh know to take about 1.5 meters off on his next bowl. I was going to say that might just be enough to cause Josh to change hands, and I think he is coming down on his backhand now. Grass is okay, just going to run out a bit of steam again. So a reasonable amount of space in there for the skips. That shot bowl of Charlie's is sitting about 1 metre behind the jack. This one's just a little bit skinny. It'll cut across the head, but depending on what his weight is like. I think Nick might have pinched his grass a little bit here also. Just a tiny straightener, but not quite enough to get in the count. That'll be second shot though. This is better grass. I think his weight's better too.
It's going to come in quite nicely, I think.
This will be better.
Might pull up for shot.
Lovely,
Beautiful.
Lovely bowl.
Beautiful.
Just shy of getting a little bit of chalk.
Looking very happy with himself, young Billy, as he should be for that bowl.
This is a better bowl. Is it? Well, it is.
Be the last ones here for our skips on this end.
It's good grass again. I think he's just taking his pace off though.
Slowing down just a touch too early.
Josh is just wandering into the head, so one down, he says.
Might just cut across the front here.
So we're just waiting for the signal. One to Nudgee.
And a well-deserved one at that.
So just a reminder, in case you're tuning in for the first time, the players get one end on which they can call a power play. Yes, they're playing. Nudgee's playing their power play. Yep. And with a power play, assuming you win the end, whatever you score, you double. So there is a line of thought about wanting, you should have the power play when you've got the last bowl, just so you can convert if necessary. There is another line of thought though, that if you're on a bit of a roll and you've won a couple in a row, give it a go. So the Nudgee boys have won 2 ends in a row, and clearly that's their strategy.
Not a bad start.
Not a bad start. So that's just shy of jack high and about 2.5 feet left of the centre line. This is just going to wander around behind the jack.
Great line.
He's just adjusted his line a little bit from the first, so this should end up a little bit closer to the jack. His weight is very good.
Very nice.
Yeah, good bowl.
Very nice. I think Marilyn Dye would be happy to see this.
Yes, indeed.
Wonder if they're tuned in. I think they're being done very proud here today. I'm seeing lots of good technique out there on the green.
Yeah, they look good, don't they?
They do.
Josh not quite getting that away the way he wanted to. And I don't think that quite came out of Charlie's hand the way he wanted either. That's just pulling up a little bit short. Josh will stay in his forehand. They just pinched his grass here a little bit. Just needs to find a way around that. Not quite. Alright, so the skips will wander up to the mat end. Nudgee holding 2, possibly 3 there.
Great to see a crowd here again today, Tony, of parents, coaches, club members.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? So they've got a good setup here for the crowd to be able to watch the game as well. Sitting up on the deck there above the green, it's very nice.
Absolutely. Have a coffee, a cake.
Yeah. Well, Billy on the way down, maybe he's just going to stay out and pull up a little bit short. I don't think that won't affect Nick though. He'll be able to draw around in between those 2 front bowls. It's not a bad line.
It's headed just where he wanted it, I think.
Oh, that is a great roll. If it just rolls back, I don't think that quite counts. Robbie's given us a good angle here. I still think it's just that wing bowl of Charlie's.
That one's going to roll in behind there, I think. Nick trying to follow his same line again.
Yeah, he doesn't need to change too much. He just very close on his first.
Very close.
2 great bowls.
Billy following that one up just to see if he can will it the way he wants it.
Wouldn't surprise me if we see a slight change of hand here. He's got best back. No, staying with the draw. Oh, that's a tighter line.
Might just come into contact here. Not quite. A very good effort.
So close.
So 1 up for Nudgee, and that's 2 on their power play.
That'll be exactly right. And that takes them to a 5-2 lead over Kedron. So that was a good strategy of Nudgee's to play their power play after picking up 2 on the trot. They then win the 3rd on the trot.
Better roll of the jack here.
Yeah, Charlie's brought the mat up a fraction and rolled us. It's still a medium end, but it's just sort of on the shortish side of medium. Back onto the centre line, so good line. Pretty good line here from Josh.
Yeah,
I think
looking nice.
Yeah, his weight's pretty good as well. Not too bad. 2.5 feet. I think the weight looks a bit better than his first bowl. This will be if you can just work around. Oh, he's just going to fall in.
A good effort.
Two more bowls of weight and he would have had that. Not a bad attempt here. Very good.
Very good.
So Josh holding 2, and that was very nice to see Billy giving Josh a little bit of a clap for that.
They've all been great sports here. We talked about it a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
That it's just been support across the board from all the kids, for all their peers, and from the supporters too.
I think he's got this one away reasonably well as well. That'll be 3 to Kedron on the crossover. Well, this looks pretty reasonable out of the hand here.
It's coming along with a nice weight. Might just slot in there.
Oh, just pulled up. So close.
Very close.
Oh, this looks pretty good from Nick here. Yeah, that's very nice.
Bit of support there from his brother.
Yeah. Well, he's got a bit more weight than his first one. If he hits his first one, oh, he's found the hole. Holes for bowls, as they say.
A great effort.
Yeah, that was very good. It was good weight. I mean, there's a collection of bowls there. He's unlucky not to hit anything, but with that sort of weight, had have hit something, he would have stayed, changed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Good bowl here by Nick as well.
Got Chris on the YouTube live who said, pretty sure after seeing some of these kids I could enter this and nobody would know I'm twice their age. It's funny you say, Chris. We took a group photo earlier and I got pushed all the way to the front because I think every single kid here is taller than I am.
Well, that was worth a go. I didn't
Good
mind that
effort.
from him. Yeah. Not a bad roll. Nick just needs to beat that front aqua bowl, and looks like that should be in the count. So this looks like it's going to be a 4, possibly 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're rolling out, and we're just going to have a look at this. So Nick's just wandering by, and he's given us the signal that on their next end they will be playing their power play. And here we are, the measure. No, it's a 4. Did we see a hand signal, Robbie? No. I think it was a 4. We'll just ask the skips and so Kedron. So it was a 5, the signal from Nick. And so that was a 5, and making it 7-5, and Kedron playing their power play this end, yes. Pretty decent line. I don't mind the weight here. I think this is going to end up in a reasonable spot.
I think so. That's going to pull in really nicely.
Yeah, very good bar. Great starter there from Josh. When you're playing your power play, that's exactly what you want to see as your first bowl.
Absolutely.
This one might just finish a little bit short.
Just not quite the weight he wanted on that one, I think.
Not a bad line though. We'll just learn from that on his next bowl.
Spencer Green said, do you think some of the boys have a future in bowls? I think every single one of these kids have a future in bowls if they want it.
Many of them already are members of clubs and play regularly. We've got we've got 2 current under 18 Queensland squad members. We have Nick used to be in the under 18 squad. And we had one of the Hagen boys also. He's aging out, so some very good bowlers. We have Xavier who plays Div 1 pennants up at Muller. So there's some good ones here, and some of the other kids who are not members of other clubs could well be, and they would do very well at if they took up the sport full
Absolutely,
time. Yep.
absolutely, and it really is. It's a game of skill, isn't it, Tony? A game of patience and a game for everyone.
And they've all got great techniques as well.
And I think it's just great to see the way they've embraced it, and they've embraced the techniques that their coaches have given them over the last couple of weeks, and taking things quite seriously while still having a good time. But you can tell they're quite invested and
yes,
want to see some wins here.
3 good bowls there by Josh. So holding 3, which is fantastic considering they're playing their power play. This is a better speed.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Good effort.
Maybe still 2 to Kedron, I think.
And Chris has said that his young fella can't wait to start high school next year, and he wants to have a go in this comp. So we can't wait to see him here, Chris.
Fantastic. So, Chris, if you're looking for details about this competition, for at least the 2026 details, you can go onto the Bowls Queensland website. If you have a look under the events tab, you'll eventually find your way to the Secondary Schools Cup information. And so have a look at that, and it will be updated at some point in time for the 2027 information. Pretty close there from Nick.
I'm sure the BQ team would appreciate hearing nice and early from any kids in their schools that would like to be involved next year. It's great to have those contacts and be able to contact you when the time comes around.
That's a good bowl there
Very nice.
From Billy. Yeah, very good. Not quite shot, but pretty close. This is good weight if he lands his own. Just around the back. That's a good spot. This one's just going to cut under, unfortunately. Well, Nick and Josh just having a discussion among themselves. They think they're holding 2 at the moment, so it'll be a certain 1, and I think it's 2. This is on a pretty good path down. This is on a very good path down. Oh, great bowl. So that'll be a certain 2.
Has opened up a little pocket here if Billy can find his way through.
He's getting a good amount of weight, so he's not going to be short. However, he is going to be wide. So I think we'll find that'll be a 2 to Kedron. We'll wait for the leads to agree the head. Nick's just wandering back, telling Billy it's going to be 2. 2 it is, so that'll be 2 becomes 4.
And a successful power play there for Kedron.
So both Nudgee and Kedron successful with their power plays.
Absolutely.
And as Robbie has just updated the screen, that now makes Kedron 11, Nudgee 5 after 6 of the 9 ends. So 3 ends to play with a 6-shot gap. Well, it's a slightly longer end than we've been playing. The mat's just off the tee. The jack just in front of the tee by about a metre. Not a bad start here. This is just going to find its way past the jack. And stays up on the rink. Just finished shy of the ditch by about maybe just one bowl length.
Some good vision on the delivery here. Lovely technique.
Yeah, nice and smooth. I think this is just going to pull up a yard or two short.
But a nice first bowl.
Nice first bowl, yeah. That's about a metre short. Josh feeling uncomfortable that that's on his line in, so he's swapping hands. I think he's just taken a little bit of pace off this. This will pull up wee way short. That's probably about 3 metres short.
The line is good here, just a little bit more weight. But a good effort.
Yep, Holden 2. Josh needs to just find his way in here and give his skip something on for the crossover.
I think a few of us oldies could take some pointers from these deliveries, Tony.
Just, it's a better delivery, but just still pulled up. Alright, so Charlie has a chance to climb all over this jack and make it 3 for Nudgee.
Bit more pace on that one. Will it keep moving?
Nudgee holding 2 on the crossover. I don't think that final bowl of Charlie's is in the count. Holding 2 on the crossover, but there is a bit of space there, so we'll see what the skips can do. This is looking pretty good in the track down, but I think it's going to pull up just a fraction.
They're just slowing down as they head into that last third of the rink there.
So it's still 2 to Nudgee.
Spencer says, any technical suggestions for these boys, in particular the Nudgee boys? I'll leave that one for you, Tone. I don't think I'm in any position to be giving technical suggestions.
Listen, I think for the mere fact that they've only been bowling 3 weeks, their style is pretty good. I mean, I think what we see there, just watching Nick, is stepping out as your arm swings and then continuing your momentum through. And we're going to see a very good result here. Yeah, this is a good
Very nice.
Whereas if we contrast that when we're watching Billy here, he just sort of puts his foot out and then delivers the bowl, and not quite as sort of fluent through the bowl moving forward. That being said, that's being very picky. You know, three weeks in to his bowling career, he's looking very good. And Yeah, whereas Nick's been playing for quite a number of years. So what both of the Nudgee boys are doing very well though, they're staying down. They're not popping up. They're staying down with after their delivery. Their arms are coming through on their delivery line. They're not swinging across their body or anything like that. They're not flicking bowls. So, yeah, a lot of very good basics in there. That's nice, yeah. So I think the boys are doing very well.
Absolutely, and Keith has just said if they join a club, a coach can fine-tune them, and that is absolutely the case. We hope all these kids, the ones that aren't currently club members, will enjoy their time at the school cup so much that they head down to their local and become a member.
So that'll be a 1 to Kedron. 2 ends to go, and Kedron lead 12 shots to 5. So 7 the margin with 2 to go. Not impossible, but it is an uphill battle for Nudgee now. This looks like a pretty good starter.
Yeah, very nice from young Josh.
If I recall, he had a very good starting bowl the last time we played this direction. It was about this same length end, so I think I think this is a length that he likes.
Another good bowl coming in here from Charlie.
In a good spot as well.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice. He'll get a bit of chalk on that as a reward.
Good to see our online supporters having a lively discussion in the chat. Not bad. Second bowl there. Just cutting across the front there, pulling up a touch short. Almost landing in the same spot as the first bowl.
Yes.
Third bowl here from Charlie.
Yeah, this is looking all right.
Looking very nice. I think that's going to turn
This will be
in.
2 shots. Good bowls.
Very nice.
So 2 shots to Nudgee as the skips wander up to the mat. Just having a look at the scorecard as he's wandering up the rink. He is holding best back. I wonder... no, he's lining up for a draw shot. I was just wondering whether... Oh, he's just... Pretty good spot here.
Yeah, that's going to pull in quite nicely.
Oh, this is a great bowl. Lovely. I don't think he changed the head, but great attempt. It's on a good track down as well.
Good effort.
Yeah.
I think we're having a repeat of the 2025 School Cup here, Tony, with the Nudgee boys stealing the hearts of the fans, becoming cult heroes in their hats.
Yes, they do look very dapper in their caps, don't they?
I'll have to tell the young lads to watch this back so they can see all your chat and support. I'm sure they'll love it.
He's got this away on a pretty good line. This should just start to work at the last moment here. Just if he can duck in under that. Great spot. Great spot. Great bowls. 2 down is the call from Josh. Let's put this on a pretty good path. If he can just work under that front bowl of Billy's. Oh, he's just going to roll onto it. Don't think he brought it into the count. I think this one just going to pull up. 2 down is a call from Josh. So 2 to Nudgee. And we head into the last end with Kedron 12-7 up over Nudgee. So 5 the difference. There's a maximum of 6 that can be picked up if Nudgee can somehow manage it.
It's a big ask, but it's not impossible.
Not impossible. Playing a short end here. I think Billy was just asking Nick if that was long enough, but I'm sure that'll be plenty long enough.
This will be an interesting one to end on. Totally different to what they've played. Pulling up short here. It's yeah, tough to change the length so drastically on the last end.
Yeah, a good bowl. It's
Very
probably
nice.
about 2 or 3 bowls short of Jack High. I think this one's just going to pull up a fraction short also. Good line here.
Yeah, another good bowl coming in from Josh.
Well, it's finished in, at least it's behind the jack. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I think a 5 is going to be out of the question now with those 2 front bowls.
They've put in a really valiant effort here, though.
They sure have.
And the Coupland brothers, no easy feat.
Good, so that'll be 3 to Kedron as the skips wander up. I'd have to ask the Nudgee boys where they got those hats. I think I'd look pretty good on a green.
I think you would
one of them.
too.
Yeah.
They're very classy. Very nice.
That is a good bowl. I think Nick can follow him down, even if he rolls one of his own forward here, but he's going to be around his own. He just needs to drop in under that. Oh, great bowl is the call. A little straightener there will help a
Sneaking
lot.
in nicely too, yeah.
Well, that'll be the shot bowl.
Charlie very happy with that. Giving the fist bump to Billy.
Nick's going at it. Oh, he's close.
Nick's wanting. Oh. A great effort there. Always a risk to take.
Well, he's got the game sewn up. I think wouldn't surprise me if we see a similar attempt. Is he going to get another straightener here? Oh, not quite. Oh, what's that done?
A little bow of the head from Charlie there.
He's looking for it again.
He is. He's coming through, and I think he's taken that one.
Got it this time, so he's got a couple there, I believe.
I think there might be 2 for Kedron, but we'll wait and see.
He's rolled one out. So they'll have a measure, and it's either going to be 1, 2, or 3. Definitely 1.
The chat very impressed with that shot there from Nick, as were we.
That was 2. That looks like 3.
So great sportsmanship to end that game. We're just waiting to hear the final call.
3 is the call. All right, so that concludes the match, and the final score, 15 to Kedron, 7 to Nudgee. Good quality game, entertaining.
Very.
The boys were showing a nice personality on the green, very supportive of each other, good sportsmanship like you were talking about. And I think they'll wander away. Everybody pretty happy with the result on that one.
That's it, and I think they're having heaps of fun.
Heaps of fun. So that will conclude this stream. We will be back for the next game on a different stream. In concluding, I just want to thank and pass on our appreciation to Club Pine Rivers for hosting the 2026 Secondary Schools Cup Final, doing a great job here supporting all of the students. The next game will start in 10 minutes' time at 10:50. And as we conclude, we'll just say thank you to the sponsors of Bowls Queensland. So Mullins Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, J. Carroll Club Promotions, the Bioscapes Group, TGI Puma and Village Motors. Thank you very much. And we will end the stream. Millie, thanks very much.
No, thank you. It's been great.
And to Robbie Allen, doing great work behind the scenes here as well. Thank you very much. And we shall see everybody in 10 minutes on the next stream.